Ladies and gentlemen, today I would like to talk about the military strength of India and China. According to the Global Firepower Index, India has been ranked as the fourth strongest military in the world, just after China. This platform analyses data based on factors that determine a nation's warfighting capability. China is the biggest spender on defense in Asia. In the financial year 2023 to 2024, India allocated $73.9 billion, while China reserved $229 billion of its budget for the military. The Center for Strategic and Investment Studies, CSIS, a US-based think tank, has said China's defense budget is higher than the published figures. According to the Global Firepower Index, China's defense budget is the second highest globally, and India stands at number 4. The huge gap between India and China should be attributed to the difference in the size of GDPs. India is the fifth largest economy and spends 13% of its annual budget on defense. Meanwhile, China is the second largest economy in the world. India has 1.45 million active personnel, and China has 2.03 million soldiers in the PLA Army, Navy, and Air Force. Viewing the imbalance in power between the Indian and Chinese military through statistics is myopic, considering factors like operational deployment, experience, and nuclear capabilities of both nations are crucial. Army, the People's Liberation Army, PLA, was the armed wing of the Chinese Communist Party, CPC, during the Civil War. When Mao Zedong came to power, the PLA became the National Army, and the Air Force and the Navy were its two other components. With more active personnel and a strong domestic industrial complex, the PLA has an advantage over the Indian Army in terms of statistics. But the world's two strong armies with nuclear weapons fighting a long war is highly unlikely. Any future armed conflict is expected to be limited to the border, like the Galwan Valley clash in 2020. China reorganized its military into 7 commands based on geography and operational needs. Christopher K. Colley and Prashant Hosa Sahas, in their research paper, India, China and their war-making capabilities, explain the advantage Indian troops have at high altitudes. The Western Theater Command of China is the largest of the 7 commands and is responsible for operations along the LAC. Around 2.5 lakh PLA troops are under the command, but only 40,000 are in Tibet. The rest are deployed in the Xinjiang, Sichuan and Chongqing regions. Quick mobilization is vital, and at high altitudes, speedy deployment with little to no time for acclimatization can result in high-altitude sickness. Air Force, China has 3,304 aircraft, while India has 2,296 in all the forces. China's J-20 Chengdu is its 5th-generation stealth fighter. India only has 4.5-generation fighters like Rafale. Thank you for your attention. Follow for more Top 10 Creator Zone.